told your friend you're not okay.
The global entertainment world was shaken once again after Kim Taehyung V created a major conversation that no one expected. This time, it wasn't about music, nor his military service, nor the art projects he usually shares with his fans. What made the scene was something far beyond the realm of K-pop, yet powerful enough to capture the attention of millions of eyes worldwide: football. In a moment that was both spontaneous and heartfelt, Taehyung revealed how much he was looking forward to the FIFA World Cup, one of the most prestigious events capable of making the entire world stop what they were doing just to watch the drama on the pitch. For Taehyung, the World Cup is more than a sporting event. He called it an emotional experience that nothing can replace. But what really made the conversation explode was when he named his favorite team. With a faint smile that instantly became a global topic, Taehyung declared that he had chosen Portugal as the team he wanted to support wholeheartedly. A confession that left armies worldwide in awe, who then immediately flooded social media. And of course, the main reason for this support is the world's football superstar, Cristiano Ronaldo. Taehyung calls Ronaldo not just his favorite footballer, but a role model in terms of discipline, passion, and dedication. For him, Ronaldo's years of hard work have created a mentality he respects, the same mentality he himself has embraced when he ventures into the stage and music industry. When Taehyung speaks, the world listens. When he picks his team for the World Cup, the entire fandom transforms into a giant stadium. After this revelation spread, many realized that Taehyung doesn't just like Ronaldo as a celebrity. He seems to truly understand the athlete's long career journey, from his youth in Madeira to his global achievements. Taehyung explained how Ronaldo represents boundless determination, and how that story has given him a special emotional bond with Portugal as a national team. Not stopping there, Taehyung also described in detail how the World Cup atmosphere always makes his heart flutter. He called the atmosphere of each match a living work of art, full of surprises, full of unpredictable moments, full of emotions that change every second. For him, watching a match isn't just entertainment, but a process of immersing himself in an adrenaline rush that can even rival the thrill of performing on stage. Taehyung recounted past moments watching the World Cup with his teammates, how they would chant their favorite players' names, and how they would experience the ups and downs of the matches until late at night. These memories are what make the World Cup even more personal and precious to him. When he announced his support for Portugal, fans immediately reacted in a variety of ways. Some created fan art of Taehyung wearing a Portugal jersey, others edited him alongside Ronaldo's face, and some even joked that Portugal has now been officially adopted by armies worldwide. Many suggested that Taehyung's support would increase World Cup viewership simply because of their curiosity about Portugal's matches. Analysts also weighed in, arguing that this phenomenon demonstrates the immense influence of a South Korean celebrity, capable of sparking a new wave in the international community. K-pop News observed that Taehyung's support has the potential to be one of the most unique moments where the worlds of music and sports meet and strengthen each other. What makes this narrative even more compelling is Taehyung's delivery. He didn't make it an official announcement, nor did he make it a controversial statement. He simply spoke in a gentle and sincere manner, and it was precisely that sincerity that made his statement resonate so widely and resonate with everyone. Many fans also noted that Taehyung's support for Portugal seemed to reflect his own personality, elegant, full of integrity, and possessing strong yet unexaggerated tastes. This wasn't just a team choice, it reflected his character, his choices, and the values he respected. Many soccer fans also expressed that, even though they hadn't followed K-pop before, they were now curious about Taehyung and his work. In trending comments, many people expressed their appreciation for how a global artist was so open about his love for soccer. In other words, Taehyung had successfully bridged two worlds. Taehyung's confession turned out to be the starting point of a new phenomenon far larger than mere fandom or support for a national team. Within days of his statement going viral, the global conversation began to expand. The international community began to take notice of how a figure from the music world could shake up the sporting atmosphere in such an elegant yet impactful way. The interplay between K-pop fans and football fans became increasingly apparent. Several major sports accounts even began posting compilations of Taehyung's reactions to past moments when he was seen enjoying the game, laughing at how serious he was watching, or how his cheers were louder than the average spectator. Although these were simple clips, they all had one thing in common: Taehyung was watching with his heart. Meanwhile, Taehyung's fans around the world seemed to use this moment as a point of unity. Some began studying game tactics, others discussed the history of their favorite teams, and many even created small communities to watch the game together, albeit virtually. They exchanged opinions, discussed opportunities, and speculated on strategies, conversations that might have previously been unheard of in the K-pop space. This growing interest has led many to realize that Taehyung's influence extends far beyond the music scene. His presence can enliven atmospheres, spark conversations, and connect worlds that previously seemed disconnected. Several international journalists have even highlighted this phenomenon as an example of how Korean pop culture has transcended aesthetic boundaries and become a global center of gravity. Even more intriguing, fans have begun to imagine how Taehyung will react when the decisive match arrives. They wonder if he will smile with satisfaction, hold his breath, or even let out a soft scream like a true football fan. Many picture him sitting on the couch, the television's light shining on his face, his eyes focused intently on the screen, an image that feels so vivid because his figure possesses a charisma that easily conjures up images in anyone's mind. Over time, many fans have also begun to associate Taehyung's character with traits synonymous with the teams he supports. They talk about how his composure reflects the discipline of a team leader, how his graceful singing reflects the art of the game, and how his ambition as an artist reflects the determination of athletes chasing the World Cup. Some cultural analysts even suggest that this phenomenon could strengthen the younger generation's engagement with global sports. When an icon like Taehyung shows such a passionate interest in a tournament, his fans are slowly swept up in his enthusiasm. This isn't just about football, but about how positive energy can spread and lift the spirits of millions. On a more personal level, this moment also showcases Taehyung's most human side. Although the world sees him as a superstar with a near-perfect aura, he still has the same hobbies, interests, and passions as millions of people. He watches matches, he has favorite players, and he enjoys the simple moments that can brighten his day. Every time news of Taehyung's enthusiasm resurfaces, social media seems to be energized. Some are theorizing, others are simply happy that their idol is enjoying life, and still others feel this moment is proof that Taehyung always surprises when no one expects it. And what fans are most anticipating is how he will show his support when the tournament actually begins. They imagine the possibility of him posting a photo wearing the jersey, sending a message of support, or even reacting after the match. Each possibility is like a new, eagerly awaited episode. Because for his fans, it's not just about which team wins or loses. What they're looking forward to is how Taehyung celebrates those moments, regardless of the outcome. And amidst all the speculation, one thing remains. Whatever Taehyung does, he does it with a big heart, genuine passion, and a character that's never faked.